What's up, guys? I just want to talk about this weekend because I was watching. I took a break from watching shit every fucking day because it's so fucking consuming. Like, it's hard to do, it's hard to work and like take in battles because one league URLs constantly dropping stuff on the app, on their channel. And then we have the whole caffeine updates coming up. Then we had RBE and URL doing shit at the same time, which was this weekend. So we literally were watching battles
let them know this
simultaneously.
Is not my part of the segment, they think I already let niggas know I was coming to do the little shebang.
Y'all see my face, right? Y'all do understand that this is not easy to block Captain talking to y'all, right? Okay, because he's not. I'm talking. It says this weekend in battle rap. It doesn't say bar for bar. It doesn't say anything that would allude to the fact. Easy's sitting right here, but I'm talking. So you could leave or you could stay. And that's how I'm giving it up for the rest of the time. I'm breathing. So this weekend, I was watching both the battles at the same time, both events, RBE's event and URL's event. And the fun part about this weekend was the streaming of Caffeine. So Caffeine is a good app. I'm on it right now, as a matter of fact, trying to gain traction and all that other shit. But it was glitchy last night. Like, that was the main thing. The excitement of it though was dope. The opening, the way the camera looked. I was learning new language. Avocado was running 4K. Migrates or some shit like that. He was pushing 4K. So that shit was dope. It was good to see Smack in that type of light. It was good to see all the battlers in that type of light, in that big setting. Shout out to Drake and whoever else, Caffeine's peoples, for making that happen. But overall, it was a glitchy situation and it was a lot to deal with. I don't know. What did you guys think about the Caffeine app? Like, it was a tough watch, but I was proud of them. Nevertheless, it's just, what could you do? You know what I'm saying? But the battles were hard to watch. I did get to see, what do we see? Chess? What was first?
It was John to die.
John.
Was it Chess? Chess or John?
John versus John. John versus John. John versus Chess. So I was expecting. I didn't have a prediction for that because I didn't know how it would go. And John's known to come back from shit, or even known to win, where a lot of people would think he doesn't, because he does have a way of setting up his words and structuring shit to where the battle goes in his favor. He does have that ability to like steal the crowd and all that shit. And that's exactly what happened. But Chess wasn't at 100. It was kind of choppy from Chess. And then his angles wasn't working for me. Like John, first round, I was like, I wasn't really there. But then the second round, he stepped it up. And he was talking about how long is Chess going to talk about the struggle, which I'm pretty sure that would be like anybody's angle. Like, when are we going to be done with the struggle? Because you shouldn't be struggling by now. I mean, Chess is like a big star of URL, but that's the angle that people are going to approach anyway. So right there, I don't know. What'd you feel about the battle? It was all right. It was all right, but I don't know. I just felt like John outdid Chess in that battle. I'm not surprised at that happening either.
It wasn't a good Chess.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it was a good Chess. It was a little choppy. It was cute though when he like had the moment of reflex and he was like, "That's the demon coming out." Like, that part, that was kind of funny and shit, and I appreciated him playing on it. But still,
rebuttal, or was that like a off the top?
I feel like it was just like something he said, which I'm glad he didn't just let it just and then was like, "Excuse me, y'all." He was just like, "That's the demon." So I appreciated that part. But the battle was good. John got that though. John might have got that 2-1 because that first round, I think Chess did okay. The first round. And then afterwards is when it like kind of, decline for me for Chess. Unfortunately, it's not like a thorough ass recap because the way they set up things at Caffeine is we can only see this shit once. So it's like I was watching it, trying to absorb everything through the glitching most of the time the audio was good though. I should have just fucking like recorded the audio seriously and listened to it again. But I do have John winning that battle. And I'm not gonna say I'm surprised because the way Chess gives it up, it's like either we get the good Chess or we don't get the good Chess. So, but overall, Chess was good. He had some material. Oh, I did see a tweet that said Chess bars may have been better, but John performed his bars better. And I'm not mad at that either because John was on point. It was a smooth thing. And that's how they gave it up.
So the prediction is 3-0 John.
Whose prediction was that?
That's what happened.
Well, oh, you mean the outcome of the battle? Yeah, the outcome.
I mean, not prediction.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got him winning the first round.
He won all 3 rounds.
Well, Easy got him winning 3-0.
But like you said, it's all first watch.
Yeah, first watch. That's what I'm saying. Like I do remember being kind of like with the first round from John. What was the battle after that? Shout out to Champion. They did a great job. I don't have the card in front of me. Rum Nitty versus Jerry Wess. Okay, so Rum Nitty versus Jerry Wess. Look, I'm happy that Jerry Wess got to where he got to because Jerry Wess deserves these plates. He does great. Jerry Wess, what can I say about this battle? This just showed, like, to me, levels of do I want to say levels of bars? Because Rum be punching and he has some moments, and I think his star power is stronger than Jerry Wess. So I don't know if people had the patience for Jerry's style last night. Like, I don't want to just straight up be like, oh, I don't feel like he got bodied.
No, he didn't get bodied.
I don't feel like Rum Nitty said like crazy outstanding shit. I did like the part when he mentioned hustle because that kind of like fed our inquisitiveness of wanting to tea between them. But I think she mentioned that she was with him on Math's show. So it just kind of fed that
but who
thing.
Really
that's,
wanted to know that? Well, niggas ain't
I didn't really want to know, but I nevertheless, when it was said, I was like, ow. And she was standing there. So that was dope. You know what I'm saying? If they're together, which it seems they are. And I thought that was dope. But overall, I think the battle was kind of mid. I don't feel like. No, you like the battle?
No, I think out of the newer guys, Jerry did the best.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't feel like that was the best Rum Nitty ever. I just feel like I think
Rum won.
But it wasn't a body.
No, it wasn't a body.
I wasn't super excited about the battle. I can't lie to y'all.
Jerry better, and it was just.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I wasn't super excited, and it might have been the glitch shit that maybe caused me to be a little bit like, whatever.
Well, the glitch shit, because we really can't even give him Charlie clips because that was when it was going like crazy. We couldn't even see it. We couldn't see the battle.
Yeah. So when Charlie clips. So anyway, shout out to Jerry Wess and shout out to Rum Nitty. Great battle. I do want to see more from Jerry Wess. I don't even know if that was a good fit. Honestly, like as far as like what
I think it was.
You think it was a good fit?
I think he earned it.
He earned a plate, so I'm happy that he got a good name. But now when we book Jerry Wess, let's try to book it to where it's like, this shit is going to be a fire ass battle.
I mean, that battle was supposed to be fire. I think, like you said, I think the glitching took away from the battle.
Mm-hmm.
I think the crowd wasn't the best crowd.
No, the crowd.
You know what I mean?
The Atlanta crowd, I don't know what y'all are looking for. And I don't want to assume what you guys are looking for. And I don't know if you guys are tired because I know what it's like to be in a battle setting and just be there for hours and shit. I know how the energy could go down. I use liquor and weed to help with situations like that and food. So I don't know what they had to offer or anything like that, but I understand. So the energy was not there. Charlie Clips battled K-Shine.
But we really, I can't even know. I don't know.
I can't really speak on that battle because it was very glitchy at this time. But from the comments I was reading, they had K-Shine 3-zip versus Charlie Clips.
I heard that too. I heard it was a lot of 30s. Maybe Jerry probably was the only one that didn't get 30.
Right.
But I think
what round did you give Jerry?
I think I don't know.
No.
Because I
With
have
one watch, we couldn't rewind like we would have.
I couldn't be like, oh, that bar fire.
Right.
You mean you can't go to the bathroom and stream at one time and all that
Yeah,
shit. You can't write down, you mean, who you think tally. It's kind of hard to really judge it off of one watch because it's like you might miss a bar, you might miss half a round, and then you come back downstairs or you go grab a drink, you go roll it. Half the shit is already done. It's just like they gotta get better.
The comment section in the Caffeine app was pretty cool. Like that was probably like
right. I just know that
it was very. We just got online. You're trying to get the comments up. It was funny. They had a lot of trolls. The trolls were there. A fake ARP account, a couple of fake battle rapper accounts. That was kind of fun. I kind of invested a lot of time last night in their comments because the audio would work or the audio wouldn't work and it would be picture. So whatever was going on when they were trying to fix it, I was in the comments having fun and laughing. And people were actually spending their money to buy little icons that drop down with numbers and stuff because you have to spend cash. So Caffeine made some money and I'm sure they did great streaming numbers. I don't know how that translates into cash, but I'm sure they did it. What else did I want to say about Caffeine? It was something else.
What else battles? Chess. Oh, hold up. We said Chess did terrible.
Yeah, we didn't like Chess. I seen Tay Rock say that he didn't like the way Champion was talking about Chess, and he felt like Champion was being really negative about every battle. But we need to hear the honest truth in order for us to continue to get the quality battles that we want and that we, you know what I'm saying, that we're in it for. Because I got a high standard. Hey, stop. Stop. I got a high standard when it comes down to bars. So I don't want to come across like mean or jaded, but it is what it is. Like my standards are high. I am one of those nice niggas that's out there. And so I'm sitting around like, all right, I heard that before. Maybe because I've been here for a long time, but I would like it. And I like it when the commentators and media tells the battle rappers what it is. If you guys want to be big stars, whoever's in the spotlight got to have a thick skin. We all have to have a thick skin. We have to deal with the criticism as well.
Red. He was trash. Let's talk about that.
Red came as
Garbiano.
I didn't like what he was doing. I didn't like the Red that showed up last night. He came a little it was like an attitude, like
JC.
He battled JC.
And you know what's crazy? This was Red
time
to like stop all that Lux and surf talk. But it's like now you like, because I mean he wasn't the best JC, but it just no matter what JC came, it was gonna be the best JC for Red. I don't know what the fuck Red was doing.
He wasn't the best JC when he was battling Clips though.
Some people got JC winning. I got Clips winning.
Those people like JC's Fairs base is a little T40-ish. Y'all all got y'all things.
30 ball.
But Red kind of came out. He was on his asshole shit. And Red does that. Like he really be on his fuck this shit. He had that aura. I felt it. He looked like he didn't give a fuck. I don't know what that was about. We would have to ask him. But overall, I didn't like his performance. I didn't like what he had to give. Red to me is one of the better writers, one of the better battle rappers. He's vicious at times. So I don't know what happened. Maybe he was uninspired with JC. Maybe he was uninspired by the day. I don't know what happened, but he dropped the ball on that one. I can honestly say that. Can you make my shot? But salute to Red and salute to JC for being one of the, some of the first people that battled.
Salute. It's like my nigga.
No, salute to them for showing up, because some people don't even show up. Thanks for showing up. I already said that I feel like I say it all the time. And I feel like I've been saying it for years. This shit is performance. This shit is theater too. You should be prepared. Like it should be preparation. I know there's a lot of pressure. I understand the pressure actually, because I've experienced it when I did the thing with you, with Dre Dennis, because that first half when I was rapping, I was like, I didn't know. I knew the fucking words, but the words didn't come out. And when I heard the words coming out, when you battled Dre Dennis and I did the little cameo, the first half, I was like, my energy beat up.
How did it come about you?
Because I'm talking about pressure.
Oh, you was pressured?
Yeah,
Who put the pressure on you?
Babe, just being there with the camera on is pressure. So that's why I was trying to say, like, I could relate to the pressure, because sometimes
he was supposed to.
Sometimes people tell the people that sometimes the battlers tell the people, "Oh, I choked because I was feeling the pressure." People say, "I don't understand what the pressure means. That nigga just wasn't prepared. That nigga ain't know his shit." Right. No, it is such thing as pressure. That pressure could fuck you up, and you could just go blank. By the way, y'all could put money in here. Y'all could add money. The system is running. The system is running. You can add money. You can give me anything you have. It's tax season. It's tax season. So I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing. Put it in there. Drop all the money.
We got 2 more. We got the Twerk and Geechi, but we had
who was before that?
We had 1 more.
It was somebody else.
Who else battled? Help me, help you.
Help me out, guys. Who am I missing? Right. Who am I missing from this night? So we did Rum Nitty versus Jerry Wess, O Red versus JC, Charlie Clips versus K Shine.
Who probably ain't see the motherfucker. No, that's probably what it was.
We talked about Caffeine and they're glitching. Oh, I wanted to also say, because I'm very close with URL and shit like that. And they are sorry about the way things turned out. I cannot speak for them, but I do know that Caffeine people were working very closely with Avocado behind the scenes. They were on the phone with each other as the production was going on, and they were figuring out the problem. So next time we won't have these issues. Like I said, I'm just proud of the attempt. I'm happy that they did this. I always wanted battle rap at the next level. So I'm happy with the attempt. Maybe sometimes you need to go through the mistakes yourself. I'm that type of person. I need to read, go through it, sometimes feel it myself to understand when I'm fucking up. And sometimes that's how people learn. There's different learning methods, and whatever the company needs to do, they can do it. But URL is aggressive enough to learn from this shit and move on immediately. They're not even gonna barely acknowledge what the fuck y'all talking about. Like, they barely gonna acknowledge that y'all are upset. You know what I mean? They're gonna apologize, but at the end of the day, it was free. So,
free.
Well, it was free.
My man, you could have been. We paid for that. We could have been cool. I would have paid for that, because
a lot of people would say they would have just paid.
Some of them battles is like, was good Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? And free or not, because one thing that we can never get back is time.
Oh, Arsenal. Arsenal versus who?
Who the Arsenal? Yeah, Arsenal.
That was a good battle.
Oh, he trash shine, right?
Who he battled though? How we forgot it was fucking yesterday?
Because that shit was
we absorbed so much information. No, but Arsenal battle was okay. Who did Arsenal battle, y'all?
We going to sleep, man. Fuck.
Yeah, we didn't get no good rest. Babe, who the fuck did Arsenal battle?
I don't know. You on your gut?
I'm looking right now because I forgot. He was disrespecting somebody and it wasn't working. T-Top.
Yeah, how the fuck we forget that?
That was one of the better battles. That's a battle I wanted to talk about.
It actually was.
All right. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah,
Life. Well, this is our live.
Yeah, I don't mean
I don't know what they allow with Caffeine.
Caffeine, they not gonna see it again. Is it people on there?
I don't know. I can't see.
People like came in and out.
I don't know. I can't tell. So T-Top versus Arsenal. Now, we all knew, for the most part, like the inside of the culture, you know how it is, everybody's talking. We all knew that there was this video going around with T-Top's baby mother. That's neither here nor there. Shit happens. Battle rap mostly reflects versions of real life or real life. You know what I'm saying? So that was happening. People were already aware. Maybe the main public wasn't aware. But yeah, I said versions because people rap about shit that they don't.
Out of pocket.
When he did it?
Yeah.
The way battle rap is set up, I am going to say no. I'm also going to say that battle rap is very hypocritical. Like, y'all are hypocrites. Like the the fans for the most part, and battle rappers are hypocritical. Media is hypocrites because certain rules could fly with certain people, and then those rules don't fly in other situations. So there's a lot of preference when it comes down to who can't do what, who can't say what, and where and how you could do things.
Right.
So it's like a power struggle when it comes down to shit like that. So to me, you know what I mean? It's fair game. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to say it in a way, like I'm trying to explain.
Where you do it?
Huh?
Where you go live and shit? Oh yeah, shit. You gotta put my shit on.
Oh, I gotta add it there. Rap Grid did that. I told you about that before. Like I don't know what they did there, but it's something they did that it always comes up when we go live.
All you gotta do is straight.
But yeah, I edit it. But I don't. When it comes to battle rap nowadays, people want to win and by any means. They want to frazzle you on stage. They want to get you out of your character.
Let me ask you: do you give points for personals, or do you take points away? Do you think that shifts in a battle? Do you think, depending on how the bar hit, because you've been used as a bar before, and it hit.
It hit because people. So when nobody knows your business, it's a little bit more exciting. And then when you're a popular person, it's very exciting to know somebody's business or think you know somebody's business. Had that part of them never been introduced to you before. So I could see where the curiosity's at. I could see where it's exciting to watch. You know what I'm saying? Especially like
it make you be like, is it true? Or
right.
not?
Like I get the allure.
You know
I get the allure.
Know, the fans watching,
right?
They don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like we knew that this thing was going around behind the scenes within the culture, but like the outside world doesn't know, and the outside world doesn't know how to take it because this shit is a lot like wrestling. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of qualities, like a lot of people who say they're one thing and they're not really that thing off the stage. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So as far as what Arsenal did, whatever. Do I give it points? If it's written in a clever way. So say there's this story and you put it together, you're scheming, you're double entendres, like you're doing something with some skill set to the story, then all right, I could give you some points. Originality, yeah. But if it's just like the basic shit that people say, then I'm just gonna look at it like, all right, that was some tea, but it wasn't no bars for me, and I won't give you no points. I'm gonna take the tea. I'm gonna drink the tea. You know what I'm saying? I like tea just like everybody else do, but it doesn't do nothing for me. Just like back in the days when they did fake schemes, fake house robberies and shit. That shit ain't do nothing for me either.
I mean, but everything is fake. A lot of shit that people say to me is like fake, but it's about how you. It's about how, like you said, how you write it, how you deliver it.
Right.
And believability is a very big
believability. Delivery's everything. Delivery's everything.
A nigga like JC saying something compared to a nigga like K. Shine saying it might hit different. You mean it's more believable?
Yeah, some niggas is corny.
Somebody
some niggas just sound corny. Some bitches just sound corny. Some bitches I know for a fact is just pussy. So when they say something or they rap something, it's just corny to me because I already know who this person is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure vice versa. You know what I mean? It is a lot about believability, and it's also a lot about the way you put your bars together. It's a lot about when you're talking to the person, are you looking at the person in their eye, or are you looking down, or are you looking away? Like I look at all that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is all performance. But Arsenal did have something to say. He did have some tea. He did pull his phone out and put the shit up like that and have the young lady, you know, whatever she was doing on camera. We saw that. It was like that close. And the great thing about it was T-Top's around. So once Arsenal said that, you know, everybody was like, oh, he went there. But like I said, we knew. So when T-Top came back, he takes a page out of 8 Mile, which everybody needs to take a page. Like, and it's all about facing your fears and shit like that. Like, so T-Top goes and tells us exactly what happened. He explains the fucking shit to us.
Because he knew it was coming.
He knew it was coming.
You played that shit perfectly, and the way he executed it was great. And it kind of made it like, okay, he was ready for he knew what he was going to talk about.
He owned it.
Right, because
he owned it.
Like I said, in battle rap, it's like only what the niggas say or what the girls say. To you thinking that it's something else, but behind it, it might be something different. You just think is what this nigga said, but it's really not that. But they had
because you're only gonna get one side of the story. That's why I don't like one rounders.
Our job is to boost it.
Right. No, you're to elaborate the story, to give us the best version of the story. So if we're gonna tell a story, we're gonna fucking put lights and balls and sprinkles on that motherfucker and some sequins and tell a story like this. The story could be this. You know what I'm saying? But when you get on stage, you're going to just tell the whole story. Like, let me tell y'all what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? And tell it like in all its glory when really nobody gives a fuck. But, you have this stage, you have this platform, you have this audience. So it's the perfect time to make something sound crazy. So T-Tops, was that the first round when they went right in like that? Round 2? Oh, yes. T-Top second. I tweeted about that. I said, break T-Top second back. It was perfect. It was perfectly written for a situation like that. In the future, I think battlers coming up should take a page out of that book right there. Even though that's a page out of 8 Mile, I still feel like it should be noted and always remembered because it was great. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tear you up for whatever you have going on. Own that shit, move on, life goes on. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? He has a beautiful daughter and he embraced that shit. And I love that fucking round. I'm always going to remember that round. Round 3, I also feel like T-Top outdid Arsenal again. Arsenal tends to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Arsenal will give us one good round. I'm not saying Arsenal's trash as he's not trash, but T-Top outdid him. He took the momentum away. He took the crowd. And a lot of times once you got the crowd, that's that. And I feel like that was it. I'm giving that battle to T-Top 2-1, the second and the third. What about you?
I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's gonna drop on the app.
Yeah, Arsenal
wasn't trash. He was ready. And lately, I like the Arsenal that's been showing up. Who he battled last time? Who was the last person he battled? Whoever he battled last time, he was showing on.
Chess, right? Hold on. He battled Chess.
It was Chess. That battle was fire. That battle was fire. I like Arsenal for that battle.
I didn't like the Cassidy.
Y'all ain't dropping no tax money in my shit?
All
right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even do that.
You want to go? It's donations.
Donations.
You gotta put it up on the screen.
Donations. I want to buy I want to put something in the back.
We got something.
Right there, that space.
The picture.
Right in this space right here.
No.
Right. Little Giants. Little Lakers right there. Lakers. What? Something to remind me of New York. What was next? Okay, so last battle was Geechi Gotti versus New Jerzey Twerk. All right, so this is the battle everyone's been waiting for. Who is the face of URL? So, babe, I have it just right now. I only watch it twice. Yup, don't ask me how. We watched that one twice. I'm gonna watch it again. But I got it, Geechi, every round. Nobody. But it was definitely a choppy twerk. Babe?
I agree.
You agree? Choppy?
Yeah, you probably got
lackluster.
You might could argue the first round though.
Okay, I'm not mad at anybody wanting to debate the first round, but I still feel like Geechi talked to him. He spoke facts. He brought up a lot of things I wanted to be discussed. Everybody's angle towards Geechi is pretty much the same. So, and that's how I feel about when people come at Geechi. It's like, all right, we know that you're a Crip because that's what you talk about, but no one has addressed it in a way that they shamed him or made us feel ashamed for liking him. No one has put it in a way that where we're like, let me rethink liking Geechi. So far, it's just been very cliche, and his opponents haven't been up to par, meaning like just choppy, messy, not ready for him. He's fucking polished, man. He's polished. Geechi.
No, I mean,
he be coming prepared.
Honest opinion.
I don't think that he's always the best lyricist. But I think he shows up.
Like I always say this, like Geechi raps the type of shit that I like to hear. That's the shit that I rap.
But you talk that pain.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because he talked that, he talked that hood shit. I can relate to that. But you know what I mean? No matter what, man, the ball Twerk, he fired when he wanted to be. To me, it just seemed like he wasn't prepared. And this was just like, like the worst time to not be prepared.
Right.
I think if he would have took it serious, he could have won the battle.
Well, he had a bar saying that in the first round or something, like pretended to choke a little bit and was like, that was the old me. And that reaction got a really big reaction because he obviously writing that he knows that he's been fucking up. So was it the pressure? I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's pressure. He's been in situations.
Well, prior to this, the whole thing happened with Norbs and stuff.
I mean, but that would have made me feel good.
Cannot take it. Don't make me laugh at a nigga.
And all that, but
nigga coming out his socks.
He wasn't. It just wasn't. He wasn't prepared. He prides himself on preparing last minute and being fired. Can he do it? He can do it. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it ain't there.
Right.
And yesterday, it wasn't there.
It wasn't there.
It should have been there. You know what I mean? Like, so that's just how it is. But
a lot of the unpunches to me were lackluster, but that's just me.
Tell he wasn't prepared. I could tell he was freestyle. But even that's kind of cool because it's like, damn, he can come up with some good shit off the top. You know what I mean?
Show like, many skills.
If it was like structured and he thought about it, like I think he could have won, but in reality, he didn't win.
Right.
I mean, you can argue the first round, and I got Geechi second and third clear. So that's how that was.
So overall, like the battles, we did see the top names, URL stars. It was exciting to see URL at that level, like where we want battle rap, where we know battle rap belongs, because I do believe everyone's that talented. It was disappointing for the glitches. It was a long show. We fell asleep.
Yeah, they gotta tighten up, man.
I need battle events to be 5 hours.
That's it.
I need it. I need these events to be 5
started at 2
hours.
End at 7, 8 o'clock at the most. Let niggas be home.
Yes.
Bro, like, or let niggas, party or do whatever. Like,
I worked Saturday. I worked on Saturday. I need the events to be 5 hours. We want to travel. We want to be there. We want to support. But we want to support. But yeah, it's draining. It's draining. It's draining. I can't emphasize on how draining it is. I'm not going to drag nobody's league, but I've been in situations. I've been in bad situations. Yeah, I think that URL is going to improve just period, just because this caffeine thing is a big deal. Salute to URL for taking battle rap to the next level. There's no denying it. No denying it. They foot have been on neck since the beginning.
This thing right here?
Yes, please.
All right, so
since the beginning.
Are you stopping here, or are you going straight to RBE?
Now we're gonna go right into. So, as you guys know, this weekend, babe, can you read the comments to me? Because I don't know what's going on. As you guys know, this weekend, well, yesterday rather, 2 events was going on at the same damn time. We had Caffeine on our phones. We had RBE on the computer.
Fight Twerk would have had it 2-1. I agree with Sean, but Geechi 3-0. I also agree with Sean. What up, doing easy? That's for bringing you classics. Where we were from 3 to 2. He said he was there from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's too long.
Do you know me and him? We would have been fucking hating each other by then. Like, I'm hungry. I'm tired. I want to go home. Fuck these niggas. We would have. It would have fucked our shit up.
I would have been like, listen, there's no way in hell. Fuck this main event.
Yo, 3 a.m. Yeah, well, first of all, we would have left. That's number motherfucking 1. No, but no, I understand wanting to. I've done events before. I've done all day. I've worked events been there all day. I understand it needs to be 5 fucking hours. Period.
I say 6 hours. I say if you got
6 the most.
I say 6 hours.
6 the most.
Battles with crowd reaction lasts 45 minutes. So it should be, if it's 3 rounds, it should be an hour a battle. You should have
5 battles.
6 battles a card.
Yeah.
And we should be out of there.
The most
2 to 8 is good. I think
2 to 8 is not bad. 2 to 8 is not bad. The most comfortable I've been was at BB King's for Queen of the Ring, where they had, I'll say it again, I'll say it for years. The most comfortable I've been was at BB King's, where we had tables.
See, that's not
we had table service. We had the battle on the screen. There was also a bar. You know what I'm saying? It was separate areas. And if I can eat fresh food and drink and use the bathroom in a clean, safe facility and also rest my feet, you have a winning space. But no, I'm not. You have, because we pay the money for the tickets. We pay enough money to get those things. It's been times I paid $120 to be at an event in New York City. $75, $80 over and over and over again. Nowadays, we be at the most pieces of shit spots and be giving niggas $40 and $50. Are you fucking kidding me? With fucking cold chicken and swapped liquor. Don't play with me. Do not.
She reminds me of an older Fairfield without being extra.
Thank you. I like Farrah, and I like what she brings to the stage of battle rap. Yeah, you need a fucking picnic table. You need a fucking tent. You need a tent. We need a tent.
The most comfortable I've been.
We need a tent.
On pay-per-view, sitting in my motherfucking couch.
I love it.
Enjoying it. Shots and weed.
At home.
Food, pizza.
At home.
Go up and go to the bathroom.
At home.
You know what I mean? Like,
I love battle rap at home.
Right,
I've always been like that. I like the movies at home. In bed. Food. Everything I want.
Don't be in bed though. We be downstairs or the big ass of.
But sometimes we in bed. Sometimes we in bed. I'll be comfortable. I like comfort. So yeah, salute to URL. It was still a dope experience. Like I said, I really appreciated going through everything with them. You know, whatever, we're here. You know what I'm saying? To me, URL is it. We're a part of history as we watch them grow. It's going to be a time when we look back and be like, yo, remember when this shit first started and niggas was choppy and glitching? So we'll really appreciate when they really get where the fuck they get. And anything past this is crossover shit. Anything past this is crossover, and the game's going to be different, and we don't even know if niggas is going to be answering the phones and shit. I'm just glad that he ain't going to get Hollywood. I'm going to get my fucking interviews and shit. He's not getting Hollywood on me. Good. Now I'm gonna so let's talk about RBE. They had their event, the Get Back.
So we can't really.
I can't go specifically on everything because it was a competition that I let URL win. But with them, I could go back and watch today and catch everything.
He said, "Why invest all that money into making your own app for you to put your context on somebody else's app?"
Is that a question for URL?
Invest all that money into making your own ad, which means the URL, for you to put your content on someone else's ad.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they entered a deal, so I know URL wouldn't give up their rights and their royalties or what their income. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a deal involved. And I think Drake is that big of a fan that he's an investor. So as long as these people are investors, URL wins because they're paying for everything to happen. So instead of URL having a budget, it becomes Caffeine's budget.
Right.
All right. And then URL's only responsibility is to give them a return. And even with those streams that came in last night, the site crashed. They know what they have. Trust me, anytime you opening up an app for the first day and your app crashes, you're doing a great thing. Period. Let's go on to RBE.
RBE, so let's keep it a beam.
Mhm.
You was really, I watched the first couple, I watched like the first, like the one that's K's and all of that shit.
Yes. Okay, we can talk about some of the one that's K's.
Yeah, so no, let's go with Lady Jaye versus Blue Cocaine.
Okay, let's go with it.
Go there.
Mm-hmm. So Lady Jaye versus Blue Cocaine. Trashiano. But I like the way they look. Both young ladies are pretty. They are attractive. I think that they're pretty girls. I think that they are very pretty. I like pretty. But pretty is very harmful to female rap because it's then the pretty becomes the capital. And I don't like that shit. I don't like when pretty is capital, but it is. You know what I mean? That's the world that we live in because men run this shit. But pretty does become capital, and then the bars become second class. And that's the shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? They were both. If this is mediocre, they're like coming up to mediocre, right? So I'm not trying to diss them. I will say that what's her name? Blue Cocaine. Much better performance, much better presence. More confident this time. I did not like the fact that she had her back to Lady Jaye. I don't want her to do that anymore because it makes me feel like you didn't want to face her because you didn't want your energy drained or you didn't want to get in your feelings. So you avoided getting in your feelings by turning your back on her, which that ignoring someone, yeah, you're going to block the energy, but that's not what battle rap's about. You really got to face this person and we need to see. Yeah, but I never seen you turn your back on somebody to the point where it's like, come on now, you disrespecting your opponent. Give your opponent what you want your opponent to give you. Because the same way she turned her back on her, Lady Jaye kind of talked through her rounds. And it's like, y'all both want this respect that y'all not giving to each other. Bars, not there. There was times when Blue had more shit though. She had more shit though. She had more shit together, more bars that was together, but she had a lot of dry spaces.
You know what's crazy? Because I give the battle with Blue Cocaine 3-0, but I don't like
the 3-0 means absolutely nothing.
Like you gotta
that 3-0 like equals everybody lost.
It's a difference. It's a difference like this. When you're attractive or you're cute, whatever you want to say. And you got the bars because now the push is different,
right?
Because now, okay, well, we could promote you when you
right now the league could win because you're a business.
No, when you quote unquote cute, we could promote you so far.
Capital.
They're gonna say
pretty capital.
They're gonna wanna look at you. They're gonna want to see. But
pretty
then
capital.
It's like you got like somebody like me. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. I see the package. I like the package, and then I'm listening to it, and I'm like,
yeah.
You see me at school.
Kind of like when my verse raps.
Like, yeah, you said
kind of like when my verse raps. No, very much so like when my verse raps. It's like, oh man, this is like a great thing for my eyes. But it's like the corny.
Those two. Babe, she's better than those two. Facts. So they was horrible.
To me, they're all rowing the same boat, trying to get to the same place. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
it's her. Like it ain't like
she's attractive.
No, I'm not talking about.
I hated her flowers in her head yesterday.
All go to the same place. Like she already has a place.
No, absolutely. Yeah. She has a following. But Blue Cocaine also comes in with a following. So she's already, I think she's like 18,000 strong on Instagram. And this will only raise her status on social media. And a lot of the times, this is all people care about because battle rap can be used as a stepping stool to be somewhere else. Does the ceiling of battle rap even still exist? There used to be a ceiling. Now I feel like the way likes equal capital, is so much more you could do with this shit now.
Ike said, dude.
Ike. Ooh, we working on some shit.
40 Cal had It Will Be Mom on FaceTime. Or allegedly, because well, no.
So the girls, okay, before we go into that, the girls need to step it up. I like Lady Jaye though. I like some of the shit she was saying within the round. She funny to me. She is funny to me.
She has
character.
She has presence. She has character. She
does.
Bars. So could she?
She could work on it though.
Yes, she can be.
Yes,
worked on,
Blue to me could definitely be worked on. She definitely is a package. If she has a writer, I don't give a fuck. We're gonna do a blog about this When It Matter Anymore sometime this week in battle rap. But she's a package and she's marketable, and I'm not mad if they want Blue Cocaine to stick around. I'm not mad at it at all. Moving on.
So the next one we seen was where you kind of was in and out of Rosenberg Raw versus Snake Eyez. You was in and out of that one. So
listen, so I don't want to even discuss it. Does anybody want to discuss Rosenberg Raw against Snake Eyez? I don't.
I got Rosenberg Raw winning the battle.
For some reason, he has Rosenberg Raw winning. I'm not going to say that Snake Eyez did great because I didn't really pay attention to that battle because I think that Rosenberg Raw is pure trash. Pure trash. He's on the same level as the girls aforementioned.
I can't agree with her.
That's fine.
On that one because I don't think he's trash.
I understand.
You think what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think that sometimes what you're looking for in a battle rapper is not what a person gives you. I look for different shit in battle rap.
Mm-hmm. So what is the different things that Rosenberg Raw brings to the stage?
He brings a raw, authentic hood.
Babe, my stuff.
Old old Philly shit. It's fire to me.
What's the one guy that was like a throwback? No, come on now. I know about old school rap. Like,
a fan of that shit.
No, I was a fan of Philly. Like, come on.
He brings that. He still brings that.
But I feel like when you have those type of qualities, I still feel like you need to do something updated to grasp us. I feel like you also have a little bias, and that's like, you guys have you have like a link up, a link up thing. He's trash.
But no,
he's trash.
No.
He's all right. So look, all right, let me take that back because he had moments, and I was like, oh, that was fire. I'm not gonna lie, I take it back. He's not trash, and I'm not a hater. He's very regular to me. He's regular. He can rap, and a lot of people can rap. We were all taught to rhyme in the second grade, so this is why
it was a boring battle that was Sean King.
Look, I don't see it for Rosenberg Raw, but he's being booked, so salute to him. Dutch, what's good? It's my little brother right there. Salute to Dutch. Make sure y'all check out his blogs on This Is 50 and his new show.
Big K was fire. I think it was. No, hold up, Rosenberg. Oh, when he battled Big K, yeah, it was fire. First of all, no, we was in here having a conversation a couple weeks ago. I said, first of all, Rosenberg had some fire. John, she was like, what was it? I said QP.
Mm-hmm. No, his resume is. Listen, there's a lot of regular people. There's a lot of regular battle rappers with great resumes. That resume shit don't do nothing for me anymore.
No, but I'm just saying niggas had great performances and you can't take that away.
I will never take away any great performance. But what memorable performance has Rosenberg ever had?
That's what I said.
Those ones?
That first QP was fire.
Fire? I have to watch it. Ike, was it fire? Was it fire? Dutch, was it fire? Because Dutch is like the encyclopedia.
Dutch, no. Him versus QP.
And Dutch be giving it up for niggas that don't even deserve it.
Him versus he said only clean paper. That mean QP was crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Listen, look, I take nothing away from Rosenberg Raw. Salute to him, as I salute to all the battlers for stepping up and even doing the shit. I feel like he's regular, and that's how the fuck I feel.
He beat T-Rex. You had him.
Somebody beat T-Rex. What? When?
Beating him though.
No, did I? Well, T-Rex won. What?
You know you just like biased.
I am not biased. I am for real. Listen.
No,
he is not his standards. He don't have the standards that I could be like, And by the way, when I mention rappers, let me mention Rosenberg Raw. I would never mention Rosenberg Raw when I'm talking about rappers.
I was on Caffeine watching this show live.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, people that will say, I'll let them come in and out, and they'll hit the.
That's what's up. I would never mention Rosenberg Raw in any class of rap. Like when I'm talking about rap, period, I'm not talking about Rosenberg Raw. Period.
Now you see Raw is
somebody said I seen me. Oh. Listen.
Somebody say you're a better rapper than a lot of people.
Yes.
40 Cal too. She light though for real.
No, niggas know what's up with me. Niggas know. Niggas know I am serious about my craft.
All right, so let's go to I know we shut off. I know I showed
we didn't really watch Sharon versus Trez,
and I want to see that.
We need to watch that. We're gonna come back and do one separate and talk about that because from what I've been reading, it was dope. It was a dope battle for what I seen. So salute to them. Sharon's really talented, really talented.
So the only, I guess, we see the Adi Boom and Big K, but let's say that. So let's not do that yet.
We're gonna do that. I'm gonna talk about it, but mine's is we in and out because the other battle that was talked about for this weekend was Adi Boom versus Big K. Now I'm keeping this light because I don't have time, and then he's gonna do a bar for bar. He has something he wants to do with that battle because it's a little there's details there. You know what I mean? So right off the bat, Big K whips out the papers. There's like a pile of papers and stuff. He gets into, whatever plea agreement that Adi Boom made in court, right? So I think the big thing was like, is it true? Is it false? If it's false, is Big K racist or a major troll? Either way, I don't care because it's battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like we said before, these rules, I should have did my own lighting because I could do lighting. So look at that. Look at that. I know lighting. I like that a little better, I think. Yeah. So that battle was messy, y'all. That battle was messy. It's of course something like that spilled on to online the next day. Everyone's talking about it. The paperwork is out there. I'm not going to get into the battle any further than that. To me, I come from a family of people who did time. So my person, all right, because he's gonna get into it, but I come from a particular type of family. Okay, so I all I do is spare niggas. So moving on, battle rap was just a busy. Oh, we had one more battle for RBE. The 40 Cal versus Ill Will. Why do I smell French fries? Am I hungry? I smell French fries. I am hungry. I got food prepared and ready to go in. I'm making fried catfish and fried salmon and fried whiting.
What?
We could order. Oh yeah, I was gonna make because I had it prepared and ready to go. It's good for us.
That and chicken.
So the next can you tell I changed the lighting?
No.
But looking at the camera, no, looking at the camera, can you tell?
No.
You can. I just no, it's like
I know what I'm doing.
I look dewy now, like a dew. Okay, so 40 Cal versus Ill Will. Now look, Ill Will, I respect his pen. One of my favorite Ill Will battles is Ill Will versus Daylight. One of my favorite battles. But I seen Ill Will shaky before, you know what I'm saying? He be giving us touch and go sometimes too. But that nigga's fire. I know 40 Cal can rap, and he's like a pioneer. Not a pioneer, but like he's one of the early on camera battle raps, acapella battle rappers.
From 106. That's what his
He did like an acapella though. Like he's one of the first people.
106.
What you mean like 106?
Warrell did the 106. He was the.
Oh, he was.
He was Ill Will.
Oh, Ill Will, but I'm talking about 40 Cal now. Like, yeah. 40 Cal. Yeah, Ill Will. We know Ill Will. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying 40 Cal's beginnings was like Lion's Den, I think. As far as battle rap is concerned,
I think he did battle with Lion's Den. I think we looked it up and we deemed that it was Trashiano.
For now, it was Trashiano. For then, it was okay.
we said there's no way he going up there.
I didn't think that he was gonna. I did not have 40 Cal beating Ill Will initially. No, I did not. No, not at all. But I did expect 40 Cal to be confident.
It's the
what?
Fight Club.
Fight Club. Mm-hmm. Those was his beginning. So
okay, right. It was the Fight Club.
All right, and what I was trying to say with that was like he was, one of the first people to like on camera battle a cappella because battle rap started out on beat. Okay, so 40 Cal came out very confident first round, but I was just kind of more like I like a little bit of speed, a little rhythm. I'm not so much. I don't like when people come back, like how RBE's been bringing these niggas back, and they like their style is like old school to the point where it's boring me because I can appreciate old school rap, but when it comes to battling, I need a rhythm, I need a subject matter, I need some substance going on, and it needs to be like firing at me. So it was kind of slow for him.
Oh, what you turned the light like that way?
Yeah. It's still like, and then Ill Will rapped. So boom, I thought that Ill Will's angles, I don't know what I was expecting. But I just
you might gotta go back and like, because when you was in the shower, like I really like watched or I was like re-hearing it, and I'm like, I'm like 40 Cal. He was cool.
He was confident and cocky. Battle rap likes that.
But I think is when we just expect the nigga to be ass, and the nigga do just a little better than what we thought. We be like,
when we say what we thought, we speaking of Cassidy.
We give him too much credit.
J Mills.
We give it too much credit, but in reality, he did fine.
He did good.
In reality,
it was solid.
Fine. He can still rap, but he has to work on it. Did he do enough to win? To me, no.
People got 40 Cal winning.
That wasn't the best.
People have 40 Cal winning. Thank you. People have 40 Cal with it. People have 40 Cal with it. So I think the big buzz about that battle was at the end, 40 Cal brought up the fact that I take that back. It wasn't a fact. Allegedly, according to 40 Cal's bars, he was messing with Ill Will's baby mom, or they was FaceTiming each other or something. There was something about a child that he wasn't claiming. 40 Cal even went on someone's interview and said that it was a little bit of the story of Adnan mixed with what was the other one? Mixed with a little what's the Jerzey one? The Jerzey song?
Is it Takeover?
Takeover. He was saying that it was like that's where he drew his inspirations from. Me personally. I wasn't all that. I was just more bothered by the fact that 40 Cal had on these gloves. He had these gloves on.
Ugly,
super ugly. Okay, yep, correct. That's what he said.
Ugly?
Yeah, super ugly is that.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. That's what he's saying. He drew his inspiration from. The gloves were bothering me.
The gloves was definitely bothering.
They were bothering me.
Like freak ass, nut ass, young bullshit. Like he definitely gave me.
He gave us some James Brown when they threw on the gold leather. So I got material. I got jokes. That's just who I am. I'm silly. I just wasn't, should be corny. Sometimes should be a little corny, and I gotta point it out. I didn't feel like he was that nigga to wear gloves. Like if you're gonna put gloves on and you about to kill some shit, you about to smoke some shit, and that wasn't it. Even if you smoke some shit, it's still gonna be weird to me. The gloves was weird. No, it was too much. I didn't need the gloves.
Symbolize some nut ass freak bullshit. Yeah, I knew he was gonna lose when he had them jaws on. I'm like, what the fuck will come with the gloves for?
The gloves were so thick.
Well,
they
like,
weren't
that's
even
what you
like
do with the
I,
outfit. You put the jeans out.
maybe they
you put
knowing
your
him,
sneaks out,
knowing
you
him,
got
no,
the
because
hat,
he
the
likes.
jacket,
He's a
and you
fly
like,
nigga
you
from
know
Harlem.
what?
They're probably
Let me get
something
these
like
gloves.
Fendi or like I wore my driving gloves. They probably come with the car or something, something real OG-ish. Like these shits came with my car.
Boxing
They
gloves,
probably, they probably matched some shoes or something. I don't know. And it was like, then they threw the jacket on him.
Oh yeah,
the gold leather
shit, right?
Yeah, like I said, it was giving me James Brown. Ali got that from James Brown.
You think so?
We're gonna give the credit to the original person who started shit. James Brown is one of the fathers of hip hop. I don't give a fuck. But 40 Cal did way better.
No, he did pretty well.
Than any return, though. It was the best return.
I got Cassidy the best return.
Get the fuck out of here, babe. Cassidy is not the best return. Y'all, come on. Don't let him get away with that shit. 40 Cal is the best return.
These niggas was boring.
So far.
40 Cal was boring, though. At least Cassidy believed the shit he was saying was fire.
Cassidy did believe the shit he was saying was fire.
That gives you,
Cassidy believes in everything he does. Cassidy could be like a trainer. He could train people like in the gym. He believes in everything he does. Everything.
But no, I ain't gonna lie, man. I liked it. Like I said, I think that he did to me enough that he could see what he did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got elevate up there because he said, I'm popping bubble wrap. Like, come on, cuz. You know about to do all
Listen. Yeah, but I was expecting lines like that. Honestly, I was expecting the corny. But he didn't give me. It was good. 40 Al. 40 did good. 40 did good. So I'm happy. Now, overall, RBE in comparison to what URL did, this is what happened. The streaming was crispy for RBE shit. Wasn't some of it free?
He said King Los had the best return. That's possible.
Who?
King Los.
I don't know if I watched that one. And then I'm not a big King Los fan. So I wouldn't be able to measure that fairly. You know what I'm saying? But I will check that out.
Did you see? Hold on.
I'm not a big King Los fan. I'll be honest with you guys.
Good.
Yeah, Babe will have to give you guys the.
Yeah, I seen it. You know, somebody said Mook had all the trash battles.
Y'all not gonna do that with me with that Mook shit.
Oh, Mook was horrible.
Mook's
horrible.
And that fucking third.
He gonna
I can't remember. Mook is ratchet. But to me,
I think the return. Somebody said, did 40 really do that good, or is the return bar just that low? Because I agree
and that is what it is. The return bar is just that low to where 40 came in and we was like, whew.
First of all, y'all niggas was like, whew. I was like, who the fuck he think he is? Who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean?
I had to show him like, look, Dipset.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, I know Dipset, boy.
But
like,
you know,
he was on a couple verses. Is that enough?
I fuck with 40 though. In real life, you know what I'm saying, on some rap shit, we have socialized. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. I would never, he be right there on 140th and 8th Avenue in Harlem. He represents that shit. But I will never lie to my peers about where they at skill-wise. You know what I'm saying? And he's all right. But battle rap's not for everybody.
Is it fire? Is battle rap fire?
Battle rap's not for everybody. Battle rap's not for every rapper. It's just not. Yeah, I get offers. But I always got to throw that in there. Yeah, I do. And I don't bite. Because that'll be the real show.
else happened?
As far as this weekend,
The John John's on this in a couple hours. Like
John John's league is doing
You out in
something.
an hour and a half. You was supposed to half hour this John.
I know. I'm just talking and shit. Like, listen. No, you have to do your bar for bar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I took all the energy. You're gonna go get it when you put yours on Facebook. That's gonna bring everything to life. They're gonna be hyped.
Oh, come on.
Look, he want me to rap. This nigga said wrap it up, y'all. Like we was on the set, like, all right, y'all, I'ma go. Cause he is so lucky.
Man, you've been on here for 2 hours.
So what? They love it. Don't y'all? Where's the money? Did y'all leave anything?
I ain't leave no money.
Damn, I can't even like fight for this, y'all. All right, I'm leaving. Thanks for sticking around this long. I'm gonna read all the comments.
Right, people who stuck around this long.
I'll go live tomorrow, and I appreciate you guys.
We love it and we broke.
It's okay. What y'all spent all y'all tax money?
Fuck it.
It's okay.
Together,
yeah, we all broke as a family. All right, y'all.
Hey.
What? Hey, shut up.